welcome, welcome, welcome to The Tonight Show. This is it. You're here. This is the one. Well, guys, I'm very excited about this. He is the director of the blockbuster movie, The Odyssey. Christopher Nolan is my guest tonight. Yeah, The Odyssey is having an explosive summer. Taco Bell was like, same here. Twinsies. Backstage, I asked Christopher what it's like to be an Oscar-winning director, and he said, it's just like being an Emmy-winning director, but people care. Yeah, The Odyssey is a smash hit, bringing in over $250 million worldwide. Oh, my goodness. That's a lot. I think it's because of the promos that they've been running, because they look so amazing. I mean, can we just show one? Look at this.
A man who hasn't seen his wife in 10 long years. It's Trump and Melania.
Hey, come on, I'm sorry about that. That's a mistake.
That's rude.
We can't make that mistake.
No.
Sorry, that wasn't the right. Let's roll the real promo.
The oldest story ever told that some people find hard to understand. It's Joe Biden's new memoir.
Come on, this is silly. I want to see the promo, the real promo. Come on, show the real one.
A giant horse being used in ways no one would expect. It's Arby's roast beef.
Yeah, forget it. I don't care. You don't care. I don't care. We'll edit all of this out. I apologize.
How dare they?
Yeah. Let's get to some news here. Last night, President Trump gave a speech at a high school in Georgia, and he tried to make fun of their Democratic Senator Jon Ossoff by comparing him to Pee Wee Herman. But listen to what he said.
I fought Ossoff before, as you know, and we won. We had a great success against this guy. He reminds me of Pinky Herman. Did you ever see Pinky Herman?
Pinky Herman. Pinky Herman. In response, Jon Ossoff was like, I know you are, but what am I? 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 I know you are, but... Yeah, Pinky Herman.
Pinky Herman.
Yeah. Trump said he's one of the greats, but my all-time favorites are Mikey Mouse and SpongeBob was great. Pinky Herman sounds like a guy who ripped him off on the reflecting pool. Maybe you'll call Pinky Herman. You gotta give Trump credit. He misspeaks in ways nobody ever thought possible. And during the same speech, one of the attendees sitting behind Trump was a little distracting. Take a look at this kid.
Right now, that at any time in the history of our country, and Americans are working today, this is with this skirmish we have with the Islamic Republic, affordability. They said, affordability. I said, I've been here one day.
It's sad, but that kid is now the 2028 Democratic frontrunner. So that's... Yeah, you made fun of Trump behind his back. Trump's entire staff was like, yeah, who would do such a thing? Meanwhile, today at the White House, Trump hosted the 2025 World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Yeah, it was a great day. Trump took a photo with the Dodgers, and then the team cropped him out and posted it on Instagram. What's happening to him? Listen to this. I saw that due to inflation, gas prices, and the war in Iran, Trump's approval rating has now plummeted to 30%. Yeah, I'm not saying Trump is desperate, but he just replaced J.D. Vance with Jimothy the raccoon. Some more political news. Last night, House Speaker Mike Johnson successfully advanced a plan to give Trump $70 billion more in funding for the war, even though Johnson had just said the day before that we have to wrap the war up. Here to explain what he meant is House Speaker Mike Johnson.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Jimmy. I'm smug and smarmy to be here.
Great. So do you support the Iran war or not?
Not anymore. You know, I think we had an important objective, and we achieved it. And now it's time to wrap it up. And from now on, the only way I'm going to support this war is financially.
So you are going to support it?
Well, only with billions of dollars. But with my words, I'm going to set very clear limits on the president's power.
And what if he ignores those limits?
Well, then I'll march right into his office and say, how much do you need, Daddy? I'm writing the check right now. Please don't be mad at me.
That sounds really supportive.
Jimmy, this isn't easy for me. I have to separate personal from the professional. Personally, I love the president. I want to give him anything he asks for. But professionally, I love the president. And I want to give him anything he asks for.
You just said the same thing twice.
Yep. That's why I always give him twice as much as he asks for.
All right, very good. Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, everybody.
Now, don't forget to tip your presidents.
All right, thank you very much. Well, switching gears, the FDA said that they're investigating another cyclospora outbreak, not linked to lettuce, but they haven't identified the source. So they were like, we narrowed it down to food. Americans are like, please be kale, please be kale. This is why the FDA just hired DJ Khaled as their spokesperson.
Another one.
Yeah. Well, as you know, the lettuce recall has been on again, off again, and generally very confusing to people. So to clear things up, we made this educational video. Take a look.
Today, we're gonna learn about this lettuce situation using two simple acronyms. The first one is lettuce, L-E-T-T-U-C-E. Leafy edible thing that's under careful evaluation. That's lettuce. Still with me? Good. Because this next one is even easier. It's about what's been going on with the lettuce in detail. Come on! Federal investigators linked shredded lettuce from certain farms to illnesses across 5 states. After patient interviews and supply records converged on tacos, chalupas, and other shredded lettuce orders. An initially announced laboratory detection was later withdrawn as a false positive. However, epidemiological evidence still supported the connection, while additional reports arrived rapidly. Case counts expanded, and developments became increasingly explosive toward the end. But for now, everything's running smoothly. Sing it with me. Feel self-capped. I absupi. I protocol. Slow idle diddy wawa. Puffy stick wawa. K diddy biddy bimpers. Puffy stick to wawa. K diddy biddy bimpers. K diddy biddy bimpers.
Oh, man. Well, some business news. Burger King has introduced a Whopper guarantee that lets you get a free replacement burger if you're unsatisfied. So if you just ate a Burger King burger and hated it, congrats, you won another Burger King burger. Unless they're gonna replace it with a Big Mac, I'm not sure who that's helping, right? Hey guys, did you see this? More Americans are turning to online videos for answers to normal questions, but the problem is those videos often make you sit through minutes of stalling before getting to the point. Here to explain why is social media expert Sloan Vineshaw. Welcome, Sloan.
Hey, Jimmy. If you're over 30, you should really pay attention.
I'm paying attention.
Good. Have you ever wondered why so many TikToks, Reels, and YouTube videos take forever to answer the one simple question they promised to answer?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're all wondering.
Well, it's because the reason is not what you think.
Okay, what's the reason you think I'm thinking?
I'm thinking that before I tell you, you need to know the one mistake almost everyone makes.
Okay, what's that?
Before I reveal the one big mistake, comment your guess below.
Sloan, this isn't a video. I can't comment below. I'm speaking my comments. Can you just say the one reason?
By the time we're done, you'll know all 7 reasons.
No, I don't need to know all 7. I just need to know the one.
Oh, absolutely, Jimmy. But first, here's the part that no one is talking about.
No, give us the part that people are talking about.
Before I explain, can I explain what I'm explaining?
No.
Let's recap.
No, I don't want to recap. Tell us why you all delay like this.
Okay, here's the actual answer.
Good.
Once you read this book, you'll never look at social media the same way again.
What book?
I'll tell you in part 2.
All right, Sloan Vineshaw, everyone. Sloan Vineshaw. I've got nothing out of...
You didn't answer your question.
Well, people are excited about this. Today is the start of San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah. People dressed up as so many popular characters like Iron Man, Thor, and Pinky Herman. Did you guys see this? Hasbro announced that the Magic the Gathering card game brought in more than $500 million last quarter. Kind of hard to believe.
Maybe for you.
Excuse me? Who's that?
Yeah, this might come as a shock to you and your little prom king pals, but Magic is one of the most popular games on planet Earth. What card games do you like, Jimmy? Go Fish?
I mean, sometimes me and my friends have poker nights.
Aw, adorable! Magic players are forming complex strategies around mana efficiency, stack interactions, and resource management. What's the strategy in poker? Oh boy, I hope I get another king.
Is that your real laugh? Hey, look, I'm sorry, I just didn't expect a card game about wizards to bring in so much money.
A card game about wizards? Oh, and I suppose you think chess is just a little board game about tiny little horsies.
I mean, it kind of is.
Magic is a complex fantasy combat simulation in which powerful mages called planeswalkers engage in battles of intellect that make chess look like hungry hippos. And its players are everywhere. Why, I bet in this very audience, there are orthopedists who cast spells like Cyclonic Rift, plumbers who summon Razaketh, the Foul-Blooded, on their very first turn.
See, that's where you're wrong.
What?
A real planeswalker would never summon Razaketh the Foul-Blooded on their first turn. They'd establish their mana base, dig for the combo pieces, draw out Force of Will, and then once the opponent has spent their mana drain, unleash Atraxa, Grand Unifier, to claim victory.
You're a planeswalker?
You know it. I'll see you at Friday Night Magic. And finally, this is going viral. Amid rising temperatures in Japan, a company has created a human refrigerator to cool off. This is real. Take a look at this.
Oh.
New Yorkers saw that and were like, hey, nice apartment. Yeah, there you go. We have a great show. He wrote, produced, directed the blockbuster movie The Odyssey. Christopher Nolan is here tonight. WWE superstar Cody Rhodes is joining us. And we have stand-up comedy for one of my favorites. Pete Lee is here tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with Christopher Nolan, everybody. Come on back.